to this great day. Today is a very, very, very important day. A very, very, very big, memorable day that we will always live to remember. Things that people said it is not true, said it is impossible, all the blabbing and all the noise, all they have said, all they threatened, all the accusations, all the lies labeled against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa concerning this particular event today has been proved lies. But we thank God that today we are here. We are here to commission, to open officially the Biafra Republic Government in Exile headquarters, United States of America, Baltimore. I am happy to be one of those that are witnessing this event, this grand event today. I am happy and I will ever be happy. So you are welcome to this program this evening. This is me, Ugo Biafran Voice 247 TV. I welcome you, and with me in the studio are other comrades. I will indulge us to take two minutes and introduce ourselves or say anything. If time comes, we will have the other time to say more. So let me start from right. Shook Survivor, you have the mic.
Thank you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that opportunity to make a speech. Fellow BIAFRANS, welcome you to this very program, and we appreciate every one of you who has been able to tune in. It's a long-awaited time, and finally here are we for what we have waited for after much propaganda and lies. And finally, today Biafra is being announced before the whole world. I don't know what those who are saying that Biafra is dead, what they'll be saying after today. Today is the final burial day for every propaganda against Biafra restoration. And at the end of today, things will never be the same anymore. Thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned and watch as more things unfolds. Thank you, my beloved brother.
They're watching Pastor Bam, you have the mic.
Thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I greet you all in the mighty name of Chukwokika Biama. Thank you for, being with us today as we are about to witness history. Wow, this is a wonderful day. A day that the Lord has made, and we must rejoice and be glad in it. It can only be God. It can only be God. And today we are looking for the enemies of our freedom. We never wish them bad. We never wish anybody bad. All we wanted was the freedom of everyone, including their own freedom. That's all we were wishing them. But instead of them, celebrating or joining us for their own freedom, they wish that everything will scatter. But Chukwokika Biama, the mighty God in heaven, the God of Biafra, have proved them wrong. And Biafra can always be right. Only Biafra will be right. And while they were doing all those things, we began to hear the voice of Onyendu, even where Onyendu was telling us about this government. With some of these things, they didn't even know about it, because if they knew about it, maybe they would have hidden their evil character under their shell, so that when we now come into the government, they will open their dirty character. But God exposed them even before the revelation of Onyendu telling us about the government was unveiled. And today we are here and history is being made. Thank you, my fellow comrades, and thank you, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are. Please make sure you share this program, hit the like button wherever you're watching it from, so that everybody will witness this awesome occasion taking place far away in Maryland, Baltimore, United States of America. Thank you very much.
Okay, we move to the only Ada in our midst. Ada Biafra, you're welcome to the program. You have the mic.
Thank you, my host, Biafra 247. Thank you very much. I send my special greetings to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I pray that God will always show him mercy wherever he is. And I thank our Prime Minister, wherever he is. I can say that today is one of those days, historically, showing the promise he made to our leader, that when our leader said he is looking for 100 men, he promised our leader that he can count 50 men in him. It is showing up. Igbo people called it Ekweme. I say kudos to him. I could remember one of our elders that, I used to respect very well. The day I saw him pulling all the Biafran flags away from there, saying that the building there is not real. And those who used to say that Biafra is only online country, gradually God is proving them wrong. Because when you say that you are a leader and you are walking, looking behind you, and nobody is following you, then you will just be taking a walk. But a very good leader, when you are going, you look behind you, you see people following you, even if they are your enemies. So this number of people there today celebrating, people will see it and know that it is all real. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, we come to the Commander-in-Chief of the Police, Nile. Officer, you're welcome to the program. You have the microphone.
Biafra government, peace, progress, equity, and unity. Biafra government, peace,
Peace, progress, unity, and equity.
Thank you, Biafran people. Thank you, friends of Biafra. Thank you, lovers of freedom. There's something I used to say. No matter how far the lies has traveled, no matter how far the blackmails has traveled, no matter how far the envy, jealousy has traveled, truth will always overtake. You know, today is the greatest day in our struggle. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and will be glad in it. You know why? Our enemies make mockery of us. They lied against us. They said all manner of things, call us all manner of names. But today, the truth has overtaken. Today, our work has been displayed to the world. And as you can see, some people call us online country. But today here we come in United States, inaugurating our head office. By 1st October, the same thing will be repeating in South Korea. Likewise, other countries, that this is no longer a history. Some people want to pull the identity, the image of this struggle from this particular place. Blackmailed us say all manner of evil against us. But today, I can see that the world, the Biafran people, the true Biafran, the genuine Biafrans are happy today, as the world can see. I thank each and every one of us who is with me in this studio. First of all, if you can remember the beginning, the Bible said you should not despise the days of your little beginning. But today, our little beginning has greatly increased, and more is on the way. I thank Biafran people, those that are living in Biafra land, who has made this day a reality, because against every odd, you guys have stand on your ground to make sure our sit at home speaks. Today, the sit at home has spoken, and today the world is hearing it. I thank you, our men on ground. I salute General Butuzo, the commanding officer of Biafra Liberation Army. I salute all the Eastern Security Network that have been with us from the beginning till today. You guys have stand shoulder to shoulder with us, and today we are celebrating the fruits of our labor, and our labor will not be in vain. The God who lead us to this far is more than able to give us Biafra. I salute you all, fellow comrade, for you who stand against every odd, against every works of the enemy. You stood strong. Today, we all are celebrating, looking behind, looking forward. You know, God who take us this far will give us Biafra. This is the green light of Biafra. If you don't see it before, you can see it now. Thank you, and God bless you, my fellow comrade. Thank you, Biafran people. I also recognize our fallen heroes, the people that offer their life for this thing to happen today. I salute you all. Thank you all, my Biafran people. Thank you all, my fellow comrade, and God bless you all. Thank you.
I be think say you be soldier. I no know say you be police. You know say police you no sabi do like this. You come dey do like this. No be like this. No dey see 1 PM dey do am. Or you do like this. Your own you come dey do like this. How the government that teach you? Hmm. I think why the occasion starts, before the occasion starts, I think we need some
Our Prime Minister is live on the interview. Are you guys aware?
Is it live?
Yes, live, yeah.
Yes, they were the interview, but he is demolishing all the cocos.
It's live.
You know,
now he's talking. It's his turn now. He's talking now. Please see if you can connect it. Go to DW Africa on Facebook.
I know. Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook. I'm seeing it on Facebook.
It is in Facebook.
If you want, I can let me put the link on this thing. On our WhatsApp.
You know, that guy Fabric from Cameroon.
The guy is playing.
God bless you. Who is playing to the gallery of La Republic? I was typing there. I was trying to indicate him that there is a difference between a freedom fighter and a politician. One, a freedom fighter resides a country where he
bring it up. Bring it up. I've put it on the this thing. PM is talking now.
And
where did you put it?
On our group WhatsApp.
So, you know, the freedom fighter lives in exile, or you live in prison, or you are dead. So that Fabric is, in fact, the obedience group.
we must end in fight. It's not a democracy. So the West, even though every once in a while people use Catalonia to give example here, they're not fighting for freedom, but they have autonomy. They have autonomy. In most of those countries in Africa, they don't even give them autonomy. So we need to begin to see the need to allow people who don't want to be part of you again to go. It is just the same thing like in marriage. When the husband says, I don't want to marry you again, you don't force the person to marry you. Otherwise, it's going to enter your debt. So Africa should look up to Biafra. We are coming. And it is going to happen very, very soon. We are going to lead by example. So everybody should focus on what Biafrans are doing and what we're going to do in the nearest future. Thank you very much.
Mr. Tapang Ivor, what is the way forward for Cameroon, for Africa as a whole? What is the best way to go about instilling democracy on the continent?
Yeah, thanks. I did not know that I was coming on this show to talk about self-determination, fight for the creation of new countries and the rest. I don't think it's even related to the central agenda of today's World Democracy Day. That's another. Let's make another topic for that. I don't know, someday. But I would say there are a couple of key points that I'll gather from everyone seated here. Simon Ekpa mentioned something which was very critical, and I want to emphasize on it. First, the dissolution of borders, tribal borders, is great. But at a national level, I want to make sure that this is done. In the African Declaration, the formation of the African Union, even the SEAT Declaration, the Lagos Plan of Action, that was all rolled out. That at some point, all African countries should dissolve their borders, form a union or African Union or United States of Africa, where we can have international commerce, international trade. That is a way forward towards staving off bad governance and the rest. Second, democracy comes with its own perk of hypocrisy. And this is the biggest challenge Africa is facing today. France supporting Ukraine, but France will not support the coup that is happening in Niger. France supported the coup that happened in Ukraine in 2014, but will not support the same coup that happened in Niger, nor the coup plotters. France are loggerheads with the United States, all them beacons of democracy. Africa should be ready to face these hypocrites. I will say it as bluntly as it is. Although democracy is good, it's a good political philosophy, why facing this hypocrisy? Why standing out to this hypocrisy? Why standing against this hypocrisy? We must also adopt changes to the kind of democracy we need as Africans. Lastly, I want to also mention that we Africans, like my friend seated here, Fabrice Lena, yeah, you are a politician, but guess what? The politician you're fighting against, Mr. Paul Biya, who is about 92 years old, has ensured that the next upcoming elections is prepared way much in advance for his son to take over. What are you doing right now? What are we youth doing right now? You in the diaspora, what are you posting on your page every day? Are you posting about your fashion show and your new suit, or are you posting about some political changes that you want to see? When we start engaging in political transformation processes, even before the election, we will see a mass mobilization of youths leaning more towards political changes than leaning more towards Afrobeats and all of those nonsense that you guys keep watching on Facebook. This is horrible. I want to summarize here, Mimi. Ask any African youth, oh, why are you not posting about this happening in your country? Why are you not posting? They say, I don't like politics here. I don't like this and nonsense. That's politics is for you. That is the African mindset. But when election comes, Peter Obi the election has been rigged, and Peter Obi is no longer the choice or whatever. You see him going on Facebook, shouting and crying, fraud, 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 election rigging. No, these guys plan 5-7 years in advance. We Africans, if we want that change, we must start now. We have to start yesterday.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tapang. Thank you, Mr. Tapang Ivor. Your point is very well noted. I will give the final words to Mr. Fabrice Lena. Like Tapang Ivor is saying, the time to do it is now or never. Do you have anything to say about that as a politician?
Of course, I've always been doing my own part of the job, civic engagement, political participation, civic education to my fellow young people. I always tell them everyone is neck deep into politics. Politics is part of human existence. Of course, you should get to understand the basic things you need to know, which is knowing your full rights, your constitution, electoral codes of your country, political actors. Most especially young people in the continent need to understand track records of people who come up to be self-declared leaders, to be their politicians, those who are in front, those who manage political parties, civil society organizations. They should be comprehensive understanding of the track record of these people. They should be, because it makes you to have a balanced view of who you're voting, who you're supporting, who you're commenting, who you're liking, who you're projecting, or who you're contributing for is very important. I know that there is always a huge gap between those in power and those coming up to challenge them, like the case for us, PAP in Cameroon challenging the incumbent president government power in place, which of course is a difficult one. It's a difficult task given that they have been there for the past 60 years. But this is not impossible, because I want to call my co-panelist, Mr. Ivor, that you've been singing about civic engagement, political participation, young people taking the consciousness is a good thing. Of course, you should also change narrative. I know that leadership is flexibility. If you have an agenda and you see that the agenda is no more adaptable to the context, you should, of course, acknowledge this to the people. Come clearly to the people and tell them that, of course, yes, this is leadership. Tell the people, yes, I stood for this and I see it's not working. And then I want to say, hey, guys, I'm sorry. And I think we should take this direction. That is leadership. What I'm standing for today is a new federal republic for Cameroon. And if, of course, over time, I find that this doesn't work and I am unable to fulfill the promises I've made to people, I started politics relatively very young. I will come to the people and say, I'm sorry, and I'm quitting from this because I have failed to deliver to the people what I promised them. This is honor, integrity, and respect for whosoever that is standing up to say something. And I always say we should not be very sure of whatever we are declaring to, because the complexities of the international community is not always in the favor of African continent. Today, we have US, we have France, we have these people. These guys are at loggerhead.
Mr. Fabrice,
just allow me to round up now. 1 second.
Yes,
These guys are at loggerhead, and the issue of Cameroon or Nigeria is not in their fight anytime soon. The divided United Nations will not seek to take resolutions on Cameroon or Nigeria anytime soon concerning issues of self-determination, concerning democracy or the context of Africa. My word is simple. Each young leader, evaluate yourself, push your agenda without necessarily attacking, castigating, or seeking for the death of your fellow Africans. We are all Africans, motherland first, and the future is bright for us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fabrice Lena, for joining us today. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
I'm grateful.
And,
thank you, Mimi.
Mr. Simon Ekpa, thank you for joining us from Finland. It was a wonderful time with you here. We had a wonderful time with you here on DW Africa. Talk to you some other time again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because apparently you've got a lot to talk about. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Mr. Ivor Tapang, thank you for joining us from the United States. We will be happy to have you some other time again. You were very, very insightful. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mimi. Good job.
And just to note that our guests were Fabrice Lena. Fabrice Lena is a political activist. He's a politician. He has been a politician since he was young, and all our panelists today were below 40. Fabrice Lena has also been doing a lot to promote grassroots democracy in Cameroon. We also had Tapang Ivor Tanku. He is a former Fulbright scholar and an advocate for an independent state called Ambazonia in Cameroon's English-speaking regions. We also had Simon Ekpa. He is a lawyer by training and profession. He is this designated president, prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. He joined us from Finland. And before we end today's program, I would like to note that I thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today, for taking your time to come on board and be part of this very, very insightful debate.
On the sidelines of the world democracy, they were looking at democracy in Africa and how it can bring about change, the change that the African population need. I want to make it very, very clear that DW Africa doesn't in any way endorse or subscribe to the views raised here on this program tonight. But as a media that is made for the minds, this network believes in giving everyone the opportunity to air their views. That is why we saw a very, very diverse panel here tonight. They were here to express themselves and tell us what they think about democracy, what they think about change on the continent. We have heard from all the panelists, like I said earlier, Mr. Simon Ekpa, Mr. Ivor Tapang, who believe that they will do what it takes to bring change, include lockdowns and sit at homes, that some may say deprive them of their freedom, their liberty, but to Tapang Ivor and Mr. Simon Ekpa, this is the way to go as far as fighting for freedom is concerned. However, they also argue that they have the support of the people. Fabrice Leda, on his part, is coming from a very, very different perspective. He stated categorically that no one should impose their views on others and that violence is not the way forward in bringing about change and nurturing democracy on the continent. But the fact remains that the passion we saw on the program today represents the quest for young Africans to take control of their future. What do you think? What do you think about democracy in Africa? What do you think about democracy in your respective countries? We want to know your thoughts in the comment section. The debate continues. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Mimi Mefo. This is DW Africa. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ezigbote bye-bye. Yeah, she has finished her job. She has done her job very, very well. So we will continue to America. Well, the event is catching fire as we wait for the event to commence. I don't know if anybody have any comment or should we go on listening to some sound before the event begins, because as you can see, our PM just finished the interview now. He will soon join them, and there's so many other important personnel from Biafra Republic government in exile will still come. They are still expecting. And I want us to remember that this is not Biafra land. This is America. Their time frame is quite different from ours. So it is now noon in the area where the particular place this in. You can see that there is sunshine there. So you don't think it is late. It is not late. So we'll move. My beautiful, honorable comrades, I don't know if anybody wants to say anything before we move. The mic is open.
You know, this is a day that the Lord has made, and we are going to rejoice because we have to celebrate, you know, Onyeba Ball or Rachoroma. So I think the comrade in the studio have one or two things to say concerning this, not like going to play music or whatever, because when the event starts proper, we will no longer discuss about it. And as it stands, I think we should go around the studio so that because today is the day of inauguration of our this administrative office in Baltimore, United States of America, and I think this is a day that I'm set aside for this event, so that the Biafran people, I want everybody to keep sharing. We are broadcasting live, IJRA TV. We are broadcasting live, Choose Survivor 247. We are broadcasting live Battle Cry TV, Gaddafi or Biafra TV, Facebook, YouTube. You know, this is event of today. I don't think we should use any other thing to cover what we supposed to do today. So my suggestion is that we should always be able to let people know what is really going on and how things are going on. Like us, we are here in the studio. We are getting in touch from the people, from people on ground. We are getting in touch from them. And from information on our table, every damn thing is going more than the way we plan. Is going better and better and better. And shame to those baboons and monkeys who went there to lie against us and blackmail us. This is a time people should express their feeling, their joy. Thank you, Mazi Ugo. I hand over the mic to you. God bless you.
Ndewo ezigbote Mazi, ndewo. The only other person is open mic. If you want to say anything, you are free. I'm not calling anybody by name or line because as we are still waiting for the occasion to kick off. Okay, I take it that we are good, so we move. I will be playing some sounds as we wait for our PM to come inside the occasion. We move, and we will always move.
We are BIAFRANS, nothing more.
I believe the sound is coming out.
Very well.
All right.
You are welcome to land of rising sun. There is a land at the school of natural resources. Britain divided us to the colonization. But now we are generous and industrious. Natural education at the mentally, you can check out the world. But no kelele, mama and papa can go say different things. Because kelele, anywhere you from, around the world. But no kelele, come and see who we are. Because kelele, we don't go on. There's no kelele. You are welcome. Welcome to Biafra. This is what you call. I'm going to see you. Welcome. Anywhere you from, I'm gonna get it on. Come and see who we are. You are welcome. Welcome to Biafra. Biafra will probably everybody see you are welcome. We are friends. We believe in quality education. We can be partners. If If you're ready for innovation, Macanina, think of united talent into the better. If you first in Biafra land, when I'm getting no, Mama, Papa, they're pretty, pretty, pretty. Because I'm getting no, anywhere you from, Mama, do. When I'm getting no, come and see who we are. Getting no, I wake up. Welcome to Biafra. Biafra, everybody see you and I'm a DK, nothing else they can do. But this I for honorable chance to come. I'll be to find you. You know what I want for you. The answer that you know the answer that you like is something perfect. Yeah.
All right. As we still wait, I think it will be good one if we will listen to this. Our or is the occasion starting? No, they are just taking pictures. But
Mazugo,
yes,
where is accountabilities?
that's where I'm asking them to come and tell us that this is not true as well.
I beg, seeing the event is better than the face of these people that are mixing politics to freedom fighter.
Okay, would you you want us to be seeing the event, right?
My opinion, no, I don't know others, but I prefer this than
All right.
you know, that politician that under Pobia salary. You can see the way he was talking.
Pobia, that is his great grandfather.
92 years of age.
His great grandfather.
He is telling our prime minister, he come to your country and fight. If you die, you die. If you live, you live. Look at him. Forgotten that freedom fighters, either you are in jail, or you are in exile, or you are in grief.
That is it. Pobia, that his great grandchildren have his mate. He's the person he is standing for. That's the foolishness of the people. That is the foolishness of the people.
Let's go. Where is this music coming from?
It's from here now.
Okay.
If you want to talk, I will. If you want to talk, you let me know.
No,
I will pause
I
the
thought
music.
it's from US. No, I thought it's from US. Right on.
You they play music.
My God, love to be the bushes now, you're everywhere. Every day, raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in can't go, kidnapping and killing Christmas night and day, and nobody will talk. Timo, it's fighting and really being out. I see your my God, I'm nothing that killing just a second. I don't want to watch, no one.
Bazugo. 247.
Hey,
Check the date you put on the title.
I've changed the date.
Okay.
Our amended date.
We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. It's all greatness, rise up to His purity. We are not a people of different culture. I didn't heritage bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from the trigger of Africa. Rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna praise us. With the flag, with the flag, with the flag, with the flag. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. That throw under the blood couldn't kind of make her. Mama screaming, try spreading pups in the front. 2.5 years, over 3 million gone. Why? Cause we asked our freedom. And we're going back to our sovereign kingdom.
This shit is done when we try the world to say nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching now suffering. Should I talk about the days dropping shells like rain? So I had the first place of our people's blood. About the Nazubundi wave was stronger than flood. But the juke is still stronger, fought them up from the chop. Thought the bloodshed's gone. Then it came king. 269, the massacre, he started again. Two bloody nails, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my veins. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us. With your flag over Africa, welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people outside of the sea. We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see a rising sun from Africa.
Please, if from your channel or YouTube or Facebook is still showing 14th, you change it yourself. I've changed it from the studio, so if it doesn't change from your channel, you have to do that with your own hand. You could do it with your own hand. Yeah, do it by yourself. Go and change it, because people are complaining that there are some that have not changed, but I've changed it. I changed it from the studio. So try and find out if yours is still saying 14th. If it is 14th, you try and amend it, correct it. It's 15th. Thank you all. We move.
The spirit of Biafra, who did freedom they come. Get it from below. I check all my daggers. Get it from below. I let you there. All the things to do, we can think of what you told us. Now we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Hey, take our resources and left us fighting. I'm more your friend than you are. I'm both better than you are. Your friends be good to I'm my for the I'm more your friend than you are. I'm both better than you are. Your friends be good to than you I should go and I see, get it from me. I let you when they are. When you do the I got you, get it from me. And you check on, I can't your child, get it from me. I should go and I see, get it from me. I let you when they are. When you do the man, I got you, get it from me. Can you check on when I pay your child? I'm follow, I do never know the project, to Ryan. I'm for letter about my coffee one day. I did it one more than from oh, that I put up my car, I did not see Chi. And you couldn't my people get it from I should go and I see, get it from I let you when they are, get it from when you do the way I got you, get it from and you check on, I can't your child, get it from I should go and I see, get it from I let you when they are, get it from when you do the way I got you, get it from and you check on, I can't your child. Only ask for freedom of indigenous people. They want to be. Juba can be good, no, they want to be. Assembly boy, get it from the I chick on and I see, get it from the I let you get it from the when you do the way I get it from the can you check on I can't your child, get it from the I chick on and I see, get it from the one let you get it from the when you do the way I get it from the
My people, excuse me. As we are waiting, I've said to my comrades, if your date is still showing 14th, go and amend it yourself. I think since the program kicked off, you have to amend it yourself. So if you are watching from anybody's channel or channel, yes, if you're watching from anybody's channel, like you're watching from Gaddafi or Sonny, right here and tell Sonny to change his state, or tell Gaddafi, or tell Adade Orama, or whoever you're watching from. Tell them so they will know that their channel need to be changed. I've said it here and I believe all of them heard me. So if they don't want to change it, that's up to them. I can't change it for them. So we'll continue.
I already changed my own date since.
Every comrade go and shake your own date and amend it. So we continue to go. We go to move. We go to move. We go to move. Higher, higher, higher. That's where we are going. All the lies that has been told, all the blackmailing, all the backbiting. Today, fear, we bury all of them. The good guy has proved them wrong. The good guy had made it clear to them that this is not business venture. It's not a container loading venture. It's not collecting people's money and loading container matter. No, this one a matter of looking for Biafra by all means. So you will now understand what our Prime Minister mean when he said, who say he's showing 14 my own, you the lie. Visi money, vixen. You are lying. It's not my own, it's not. I've been to the Facebook even now. So it's no longer business as usual. This is freedom, and it is freedom movement organization. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Even securities are there. Securities are there. So if you think say your own not to go mad, you go mad. You go see who go answer you. You go see who go respond to you. We must continue to move. We must continue to do the needful. We don't send anybody. We don't hold anybody. Our own to look for our freedom, and we must continue to fight for our own freedom until we get this freedom. Our body no go rest. Our body no go rest. I dey tell you the truth. So we need this freedom by all means. By all means, we need that. So I greet every one of us once again. Let's move. Who said my own is still 24? Let me see. It's 15th. I don't know where I say 24th. You just want to stress me to go and shake. Abi, Maxen, Abi Monison. You just want me to go refresh. You are still watching. If you refresh your channel, it will show 15. You just refresh or do like you tap out and tap in again. You will see it is changed. So we must continue to do the needful. I think they're having some network issues there, and BIAFRANS, all I have to say is that we must continue. I don't know when this program is officially going to kick off. I don't really know because their time frame is different from ours. The occasion is about to start soon, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I can't tell how many minutes, how many seconds, how many hours. So we must continue to hook on and hang on and wait for them to begin. Then we will join them. Better still, before they begin the program, we'll have to shut it down and start all over again. All right, we continue, we move, we continue. We continue.
Okay, 2417, we started afresh.
No, we've not started anything afresh. We've not started afresh.
Headline is Stop Calling Eastern Security Network a Terrorist Group by Adebayo Raphael, published by Sahara Reporters. And I'm going to read it, please, if you bear with me. The Nigeria that Buhari desperately desires is one in which all Nigerians practice fatalism. The day we all become fatalists in the face of the mighty oppression and injustice happening under Buhari's regime is the day we stop being free. In other words, there's an acknowledgement by this very writer that we are living under a regime of terror and bondage. The only mistake he made was to refer to it as a Buhari regime. It is not. It is an organized Fulani banditry regime. Fulani Caliphate is in charge of everybody right now in the zoo as we speak. But what troubles me is that they have managed to get into the minds of the people. Not into the minds of IPOB, of course,
heaven forbid, they have now managed to get into the minds of the people. And that is why they are able to wreak havoc. And I want everybody, those of you from the Middle Belt, those of you from the South, those of you who are still in support of One Nigeria, I want you to... You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Friends all over the world, let us continue to support Eastern Security Network and Biafra Liberation Army. Every day they stand in the gap to defend us and only need our support to do the work they do. For the safety, security, and freedom of our communities. Let us do this together. Go to www.ipobinUSA.org/DONATE. Also go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/DONATE, where you can pay your liberation tax. We also accept donations on PayPal and Zelle. Just use the email address biafragov.org@gmail.com. For those in USA, we also accept donations or Cash App at $BIAFRAGOV. Freedom is not free, and together we restore it.
I don't know why their network is giving them some problem. We must continue to move. We must continue to move. Make your donations all time, every day to ESN. We move. So we are waiting for the team to kick off, and we will join them. Like I said, my comrades in the studio, I don't know why every one of you is silent. When I just run, leave me alone for here. That's not how it should be. All of when I run away. That's not supposed. And I told you people that my nostrils are blocking. I'm having problem with my nostrils. Can't breathe well. Yeah.
Yeah, we can take from the studio. We can assist you in coordinating, telling the Biafra people what is going on and where we are. So, you know, this is the events that have been waited all these years. And I remember we talk about the new dimension that our leader talked about, that Mazi Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension. As you can see, the event that is taking place today in the United States, in Baltimore, is the new dimension. The new dimension that our leader talked about.
Gaddafi.
Simon Ekpa, yeah.
Gaddafi. It's like they're praying. Let us listen to them. They are starting.
Okay.
And we believe that all that we have to do today will be to the glory of your holy name. Amen. We are lifting all the authorities, the honorable men and honorable women. We're lifting even our PM unto you. Physically, he's not here, but spiritually, I'm sure he is here. Father, we are trusting you that every effort we have been making, Jehovah will be a successful one. Amen. And it will be to the glory of your holy name. Amen. We still have more to accomplish. And we are trusting you because you are with us. Jehovah, we shall make it. Amen. Thank you, blessed Father. Amen. In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen. Thank you so much, sir. The next one is going to be breaking of kola nuts from Chief Mazi Charles Nwankwo Ebubedike Here you are.
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! Biafra!
We hail thee!
Biafra!
We hail thee!
Biafra!
We hail thee!
Ụmụnne m, obi tọrọ m ụtọ na anyị nchara ihe gbapara ebe a. It's given me serious joy, you know, abundant and overflowing pleasure. So, when you come to our culture, because we are an indigenous people, they call us indigenous people of Biafra. So, when we gather or you come to our place or we invite you, there is a symbolic thing that we do always, and we call it the breaking of the kola nut. Normally, we don't speak English language, we don't speak French, we don't speak German, we just speak our native language. But for the avoidance of misunderstanding and misconception, I am going to speak English now.
If you want to get the reaction,
people, come on, let us be a little bit orderly. MC a mistake. I will see that this is life, and Biafran people are watching back home.
That's right.
Please, if somebody kind of like make any kind of mistake that's not intentional, just go to the person, touch him or her. Okay? Please let us not be rowdy. Okay. So, having said that, let's continue. So, do we have anybody from the coastal region, from Bengal, anybody that doesn't speak Igbo language here? So, I am showing you this kola nut, but you don't need to touch it. So, anybody from Benin? Anybody from Igoro? Anybody from Yesha? Anybody from the Shekiri, Ijo? Oh, that's Ijo. Please, can you give a round of applause for this lady? So, all other protocols observed from other ethnic nations. Please, is anybody here from Anambra State? Or how old is she? Because Anambra, okay, Oroye Enugu n'ebe Enugu. Chike, biko go. Oroye Imo n'ebe. Okay, and then Abia State. Yeah, ndị gatụrụ Ebonyi. Onye Ebonyi n'ebe a. Okay, ndị Ebonyi aga ọta. So, ụmụnne m, ọ na-awụ mkpụrụ ọjị anyị ji. Ọwụ ndị Yoruba na-akọ ya. Ha kọchaa ya, ndị Hausa ata ya. Ndị Hausa na-ata ya ka snack. Then, ndị Igbo jikwara ihe abụọ ọfọ. so you hụrụ ofu mkpụrụ ọjị na ọ na-asa ahụ ndị mmadụ dịga iche iche. So ya were wụrụ ya n'ala Igbo a na-asụ onye wetara ọjị o wetara ndụ, and onye wetara ndụ ga-eweta ihe eji enyere ndụ aka. Onye wetakwa ihe eji enyere ndụ aka na-eweta ọganihu. Onye wetara ọganihu na-eweta udo. Onye wetara udo na-eweta ịhụnanya. Onye wetara ịhụnanya na-eweta ngamnihu. Ya were wụrụ ya ọ Chukwu okike abịa ma ọ ya nyere anyị ọjị, so anyị were ya kpọpụo ya. Mgbe ọbụla anyị na-achọrọ ịkọrọ akụkọ anyị were kpọpụo ya. Ya wụ on behalf of ndị Biafra gbakọrọ ebe a taa, mụnwa wụ Chief Charles Nwankwọ Ebubedike na ala Ọkaigwe. Ana m aga ọjị a n'aha anyị niile wee na-akpọku Chukwu si abịa lee anya ụlọ a n'ebe a. Ya wụ ụlọ ndị Biafra gbakọtara aka wee sị na ụlọ a ga-awụ a symbol ihe ejiri mara Biafra n'ụwa niile. Ndị mmadụ atụọla ego, ndị mmadụ emere achọọla aja dị iche iche ka ụlọ a wee gbalite, mana today anyị nwere onye anyị ji aga mba, Maazị Ogechi Nkere, ya na ndị kọmitii ya ha wee na-atụkọta isi ọnụ ka otu a ga-eji mee ka ụlọ a bụrụ ihe pụtara. Ụmụnne m, unu lee anya ndị gbagoro n'ime ya, ụlọ gbachara acha. Ya wụ anyị na-ekele Chukwu okike abịa ma n'ụzọ pụrụ iche ụlọ a wụ ihe mkpọrọ ya na ọ ga-awụ headquarter Biafra Republic government in exile, but we can simply call it Biafra House. Anyị na-ayọ Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-ekpere, anyị anaghị efe arụsị, anyị anaghị efe ihe ọbụla aka mmadụ mere, anyị anaghị efe mmadụ. Ọsọsọ Chukwu okike abịa onye anyị na-efe. Anyị na-asị ya biko ya were aka ya gọziere anyị ụlọ a, ya were aka ya gọziere anyị ụlọ a, ya were aka ya gọziere anyị ụlọ a, ka ihe ọbụla anyị na-akpa, nkata ọbụla anyị na-akpa n'ime ụlọ a ka ọ bụrụ nkata gara agago ebe ọ nọ. Eji m ọjị a na-akọnekti anyị nwa na Chukwu maka ụlọ a. Otu aka ahụkwa ka m ji ọjị a na-ele nke the Biafra government in exile, led by our distinguished Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is unavoidably absent today, but he's with us virtually. And very soon, and as we go, that Chineke Jikenine will go see the Biafra government in exile. Ndị na-atụ elo otu a ga-eji mee ka Biafra wee bịa, ma ọ dịrị nwoke na mma ma ọ dịrị nwaanyị na mma. N'otu aka ahụkwa ndị na-ewu ndị planning committee, ndị mere ka ọgbakọ anyị mere taa ka o nwee isi, beginning from their chairman to the last person. And as Chukwu okike abịa ma ọjị anyị na-ewelite elu ka ọ connect ya gịwa na ha gị gọzie ha na mbọ niile ha gbara ma mkparị niile ha natara ma esemokwu niile ha sere. Chukwu anyị na-asị biko mee ka obi ha niile dajụọ. Anyị wụ mmadụ, anyị amacha ihe niile, mana sọsọ tụrụ ahụ Chukwu wụ ọkaka ọgụ amacha. A na-asị gị biko gbaghara anyị ncha niile. Okwu anyị gwara nwanne anyị, iji okwu anyị nkagbu anyị kagburu nwanne anyị n'azụ, biko gbaghara anyị ncha niile. Ka anyị na-agbawa ọjị a, anyị na-eme ka ịghọta No, you Biafra, more than you Biafra. Or water, or wechi. I don't have to go or he got what you buy, no tutu. He got what you buy in a year. He got what you buy in Abai. He got what you buy in a cake. He got what you buy in Orient. He got what you buy in Ampo. He got what you buy in Afo. He's a book one had it, my whole world buy it. Buy you buy that what you work, I work it. You walk it out, Yama. Oh, well, was over anywhere. No, we are friends. Yeah, you are friends now for. Yeah, you are friends now for. Yeah, you are friends now for. Oh, I know. In Anya, Obiga, I have to tell you, where you so, Chukwani. You are trying to do no one did ever see a medical teacher. Followed by a whale, followed by a thread, followed by one. I can't go teach you back and your room. I become Wagala. Or shall have a Turaka, or shall have walk on your dragon. Give through her laugh, oh, the bear, oh, no. Oh, you got a cock, oh, you got Mara, oh, you got a Cotonola. And I said, you go, because Yenina, I know Yogi. You gave us Rania, I can able to buy. You have a lemon home. No one, I know some answer. Oh, you do I? Master and the car. Oh, I'm a ticket at Biafra. What am I saying? Now, did I have with a covenant? No, what you also know why? Oh, Biafra. Oh, give me a Biafra. Macano, oh, give one you are. Never. Maybe carrying a body. You should carry a body. Because in the been. You never can go anywhere different. Who for the car you can go away. Wouldn't you go on? Or how many get down without going? She happened to them. Happen hasn't but look well on. How will they watch it no longer? Has that the justice must take its own course. And they went to court. And they couldn't find him guilty because you are with him. Get a hand on Chukwu Kabiama. Only when he keep it with the way. After you when he keeps the way. Manalanya, I was at a money to I can deal. I know because I thought you. Now I can't join my nigga. Aboya kochie hana commentia otu aka ndo ha gaji tormented maka ndi shana chi obere anyị ebe anyị sita ha were achigbu anyị instead of ichiwa anyị ka anyị ga-eweta Biafra ha na-achị anyị na-achịpụ anyị na ime osu anyị na-asị biko Chukwu Okike abịa maka anyị na-awa ọjị a gbajie ha aka anyị ha n'olu gị ụjọ bara ahụ ka ha nọ ya nwere ha gara eche chideta agawa n'ihu olee otu m ga-eji wee duru ụmụ gị ụmụ Biafra edula ha anya awụghị duru ha eduga ha na zoo ka a na-ayọ ihe ndị a niile a na-achị Chukwu Okike ababa biko were otito were mbuli elu n'ọjịja mma ka aha gị dị nsọ site taa ruo mgbe ebighị ebi maka ọ ga-ama anyị
And I hear there start to go Gabiama.
Because the next thing we have is going to be American national anthem followed by Biafran national anthem. You do have them. Okay. So may we rise, please.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose most bright and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
The next in our agenda, our program, is welcome address by Minister of Foreign Affairs and introduction of every other minister in-house. This is Attorney Jane Onyinyechi Ikezi from the attorney.
I know that I may be competing with the podium height-wise, so just get something, right? I've stood in front of crowds throughout my life, but I am most honored to stand before all of you here. I'm very, very proud to be here amongst all of you. My name is Jane Onyinyechi Ikezi. I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Diplomacy. Is it working? Can you hear me? No.
I hear you.
All right, let's make this work. This is a once in a lifetime thing. Okay, we only open once.
Yes.
Okay, can you all hear me now? Yes. Excellent, thank you. All right, so I was saying that I am most proud in my entire life, standing in front of the crowd and speaking. This is my proudest moment, being here for this very historic moment. So I'm very proud to be amongst all of you. And I thank you for sticking it through the commotions and all of that. That's just one of the things in life that happens. And as you can see, the beam has balanced. So we'll move forward from here. My name again is Attorney Jane Onyinyechi Ikezi. I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Diplomacy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inauguration and unveiling of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile's Administration Office. And I've heard it called Biafran House. There are many names we could call it, but the important thing is that this belongs to Biafran people. This office represents something very, very important for all of us. This office is symbolic of our freedom. It is an honor for it to be here, to be convened here in North America, in these United States, and in the state of Maryland.
That's right.
Your presence here today, oh, this is much better. Your presence here today is a culmination of many years of struggle, dedication, and diligence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, General Odumegwu Ojukwu, General Philip Effiong, and all our fallen men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Now, we continue in that sacred path under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Everyone here today to witness this milestone is considered VIP, no matter where you're sitting. So thank you all very much. Thank you all very much for gracing us with your presence. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our Eastern Security Network, ESN, and Biafra Liberation Army, BLA. For their continued service in protection of Biafra land and its people. Thanks to ESN and BLA, we are forever grateful. Your protection of our people and the protection of our people and defense of our land is why we must continue to financially support and sustain and enable them fight our enemies. A big thank you goes to our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, for his courage in taking up the mantle of leadership amongst chaos and leading Biafrans with dignity, passion, and wisdom. Thanks to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB all over the world, who have supported our agitation to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. Thanks to the media team of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and all our supporters all over the world. Thanks also to the committee responsible for organizing today's event. I would like to thank, is it working? Yeah. I would like to thank all our cabinet members in attendance for their support. A special thanks to Finance Minister Mazi Ogechukwu, whose hard work and dedication is a major part of this office opening. Mazi Namikan.
I've been moving this thing now.
Yeah.
I've been moving now.
It's working now. It's working. Are we good? Okay, good. Okay, we'll take it again. I would like to thank all the cabinet members in attendance for their support. A special thanks to Finance Minister Mazi Ogechukwu, whose hard work and dedication is a major part of this office opening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continues to be an inspiration to us, and his hard work and dedication has led to this historic moment. We know that he is here with us in spirit, and his words continue to be a guiding light in everything we do. His struggles, toils, and unjust persecution will never be in vain. Likewise, the sacrifices of our forebears will never be in vain. After the Nigerian Biafran War, General Philip Effiong said to Nigeria, if you don't treat their children well, if you don't treat them well, their children will rise up against you. Those words have come to haunt Nigeria and its cohorts, because we have risen and will continue to rise until the dreams of our forebears become reality. We cannot forget the important role of women in our liberation struggle. The Aba Women's Riot of 1929 remains a major part of our history, and those women have been exemplary to me, as well as the entire Umuada. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always said that the day our women rise up will be the turn of events for this struggle. We thank Umuada and their leader, Madam Azuka Wankwo, for being here to support the Biafra Republic government in exile. They have worked hard over the years to keep the fire going. Part of our goal in service of our people is to unite us as Biafrans and continue to build on our common values. The die is cast, and as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always said, we must remain steadfast and resolute. Despite all obstacles, trials, and tribulations we encounter, we must remember the words of General Odumegwu Ojukwu. Nothing can shake the will or crush the spirit of a determined people, and we are indeed determined. The Biafra Republic government in exile is a government of the people, by the people, for the people. For those who are still teetering between Biafra and an illusionary one Nigeria, we remain our brothers' keepers and welcome you to join us in the path of truth, justice, and freedom. Onyayara Waneya is an adage from one of our Biafran ethnic groups, and it simply means no one should leave his brother behind. We have come a long way, but there is still work to be done. We are special people with innate ability for self-preservation and have exhibited it over the years. After the Nigerian Biafran War, Biafrans had money. No matter how much money Biafrans had in the bank, they were only given £20 to start afresh. However, we were able to build ourselves, our communities, and Nigeria as a whole. Our human resources are far greater than our mineral resources. We can and will restore and sustain a sovereign state of Biafra. The Biafran sun is a light that will continue to guide all of Africa into the next phase of civilization. I am grateful to serve you all as the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Diplomacy of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Welcome again, and thank you for being a part of the inauguration and unveiling of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile's first administration office.
Down with Nigeria.
Nigeria, my foot.
Peace, unity, as we know, we started so late, so we are trying to hurry up and get everything included and have our fun later. So the next thing now is to introduce the all right. We have some of our ministers here, some. What I will do, if I don't remember, not that I don't remember, my mind comes and go. Let me put it like that so that you won't blame me. If I will remember your name as one of our ministers, please beat me up. Just kidding, just raise your hand so that I'll recognize you. I'm going to start from the table here. We have Finance Minister, Mazi Oge Nkere. So we have, yes, the only.
The one and only. Okay? The one and only.
Okay. Madam Asoka Nwankwo. We have Dr. Ebere. She's everywhere. I don't know which one. Cultural Minister. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey. Madam Eriwa. Madam Eriwa. Mama the mama. Eh? She is everywhere. Madam Eriwa is from Coastal region. So she's the minister of the Coastal region. Thank you. She want to say hello in her language.
Yeah. Okay, that's a French coastal language. Yes. Urabawada. Isi wada. Mini minyenya meseba. On my way, the Mokanga. Ichakiri Mokanga. Mokitwala. Eyes on. Eyes on. Eyes on. Biafra, we go get. Yes. Yes. Isoko Wadwa. Isoko Wadwa. Mini Wadwa. Mini Wadwa. Mini Minyanya. Mini Biafra Kahyo. Ibikodo. Ituwa o. Iwituwa o. Iwe wawese o. Iwe Biafra gaze o. Eto Saupwa o. Inyota is Yes. Into wow. Yay.
Now, I'm going to slap myself since nobody's here to beat me. I forgot. Was it Chief Charles Wankwo? Forgive me. Forgive me. Chief Mazi Charles Wankwo is the Secretary of State. Forgive me. Okay. Professor Chioma Okoma is member for ministry and health department. Thank you. Ahead of the radical group. I don't know. Department Ministry. Where is Amobi? We have Amobi, member, Ministry of Transportation. Transport and logistics. Yes. Forgive me.
Yes, sir.
Any other person that I'm omitting, please. Hi, Solomon. I'm sorry about that. Minister Mazi Solomon. Yes. Mazi Solomon Wacha, Minister of Intelligence. Yes. For instruction in security. Okay. Forgive me if I'm omitting anybody. Anybody else in here? Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I've introduced. Oh, okay. Myself, Ruby Nadi, Dr. Ruby Nadi, Minister of Education. The next one will be introduction of our Prime Minister by our Egbe. Introduction of our Prime Minister. Hey, Odogunwoke. Let me introduce. Okay. Agune Chamber. Yes. Okay. Egbe, AJ Job. Madam Castle. tell people that on your quetaro this time, and you get quetaro. And let me tell you, we're not playing anymore. Because Biafra is a state, is a nation that must exist. And there is nothing any human being can do about it. We are equal to the task. We are making things happen. And I know that God is with us. And I must tell you, as the defense minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, that Nigerian government is hearing it. Our Prime Minister, he used to say that he's gonna show Nigeria what. And that is what they are receiving. And it's either they leave us to go or we come with another style, because we have entered a new dimension. That dimension is where we are today. I must thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who conscientized the whole indigenous people of Biafra to tell them where they belong. The people of Hausa, Yoruba, and then the Biafran people know that Nigeria does not work. And I must tell you, the amalgamation of Nigeria, of all the indigenous people of that contraption called Nigeria, does not work. The marriage is no longer working. And when marriage is not working, what do you do? So we are to divorce Nigeria, and there is nothing any human being can do about it. Therefore, I must tell you guys that we've worked so hard. And if you do not understand it, there are some recent events that have been happening, and Nigerian government is feeling it. The international community is feeling it. And there is nothing they can do about it. We must tell you that we are moving. I want to thank the Biafran Republic government in exile for the wonderful work they have done. They have done a lot, and we've reached a very serious milestone. And with that, I must tell you guys that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did a lot. He has shown us the way, and our own is to follow the path. And I will equally let you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did a tremendous job, because he wanted everybody to be free. Yes. He never started fighting for Biafra. He started his fight for the Hausa people when they were being slaughtered indiscriminately. He started, and he has done a lot. Okay, so with that, I will equally tell you that he has a son. He has a representative. He saw in him the man who saw tomorrow is what I call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He saw a man that I've been opportune to work with every now and then. The honest man I've ever seen. A man that shakes the bone of a lion.
That's right.
A man that moves the mountain. A man that, in fact, I call him the 7-man squad, and I call him my brother, because we've been able to work in a very cordial relationship. He is a friend, he is a brother, I usually call him. And the relationship between what we are doing for Biafran people speaks very loud. And with that, I want to welcome the handsome dude. I want to introduce connect him so that he can speak to Biafran people. Because we are waiting for him. Good guy. Yes. Are we waiting for him to show up? Thank you, Agbene Temba. I wish to give you the microphone.
The Prime Minister with a sword. This is your time. Their friends are waiting for you.
Let's walk out.
It's on his side, on this side.
Go ahead, Prime Minister.
Can someone check on the sound on this end, make sure it's fine? It sounds fine.
Yeah, it's delayed.
Can you all hear me? All right.
Madam Ipan.
All right. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can they hear me?
Yes.
All right. All right. You can also put the phone
I wish to first of all express my sincere gratitude to all of you who graced this particular inauguration and occasion of the opening of the Biafra Embassy or administrative office in the United States of America. The opening of this office today is part of the struggle for independence state of Biafra. And we have very carefully selected this day, which happens to be the World Democracy Day. Your presence tonight is extremely encouraging. Indeed, the administrative office of the Biafra in the United States will officially be opened today, which is the 15th day of September 2023. And myself, as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, joining you today virtually from Finland. We believe that the establishment of the administrative office in the United States will contribute and further strengthen the already existing awareness created so far and will facilitate friendly relations and possibly diplomatic ties between Biafra and the United States in the nearest future. We also believe that our presence in the United States will enhance coordination among possible bilateral and multilateral donors and agreements who are or will be dedicated to the liberation and the development of Biafra. Taking this opportunity, let me briefly explain to you some historical aspects of the connection between Biafra and the United States. The cradle of our connection can be traced back to the 1969, during the Biafra-Nigeria genocidal war. Few years into the Biafra genocidal war, where Nigeria committed one of the worst genocide after the Holocaust. A man called Mr. Bruce Merrick set himself on fire. He set himself ablaze on the lawn of the United Nations headquarters in protest of the Biafra war. This happened just 54 years ago in the United States. And same day, the United States government began to turn its back on Nigeria by rejecting numerous requests by General Gowon back then for the United States not to allow Red Cross flight airplane to bring aid, relief aid to the people of Biafra. The event was unfolding without the knowledge of the Biafra leaders. In that year, the United States started showing sympathy for Biafra. Those Biafrans who were in the United States who supposed to have represented the interests of Biafra people betrayed Biafra. Today, we have many of such people and individuals in the United States. Just a few months ago, one of such persons came to the facility today that we are inaugurating this Biafra administrative office and took away Biafra flag. I want to thank most of the ministers here, the Minister of Finance, whom I appointed to take charge of making sure that this facility is befitting and well-equipped to serve Biafra globally. He has done a great job starting from making successful negotiations for the facility. He played a very big and vital role in establishment of this office. I equally wish to appreciate the Defense Secretary, Honorable Madam Azuka Chaswankwo, who was also on the phone with me 24/7, making sure that things are going the right way. The same thing goes to the Chief of Staff, who also work around the clock and behind the scene to see the Biafra cabinet are burning fire. I can't forget a man called Mazi Ima Madegun, who stood very gallantly from the onset of this journey. My gratitude goes to the entire cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. The idea was realized by the creation of the advisory committee, which I dissolved after serving its purpose. I can't be pleased without appreciating some of the U.S. political leaders who were invited and they responded to our invitation to the unveiling of the inauguration of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Administrative Office in Maryland today. People like Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton, U.S. Senator Chris Coons, U.S. Senator Janice Shannon, U.S. Rep. Michael McCall, Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, U.S. Senator John Barrasso, Chairman of the State Republic Conference, U.S. Representative Rich McCulloch, Congresswoman Jen Kigas, Senator Cardin, and Congressman Sabant. They all responded with gratitude and wishes. They wish they were all here today, but because of their schedules, and of course we remember today is the World Democracy Day. I would also appreciate the Foreign Affairs Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile for reaching out to these leaders in the United States. I would like to mention equally that the visit of many important Biafra figures today to praise this particular inauguration of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Administrative Office in Maryland will play an important role in deepening the awareness we are creating for Biafra liberation in the United States and beyond. My appreciation goes to His Excellency, the Supreme Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Kano, who has been incarcerated illegally by the Nigerian government since 2021. All of our liaison officers and staff, ambassadors and ministers, continental reps, country admins, I am very much grateful to all of you who have contributed to the establishment of this our administrative office in the United States today. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable ministers, excellencies, ambassadors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen of the Biafra people, let me now touch a little bit on the Biafra plight in Nigeria and the need for the liberation of Biafra. After a series of programs in which people from the former eastern region of Nigeria living in other parts of Nigeria were massacred between 1966 to 1967. The region of Biafra seceded in 1967 and proclaimed an independent Republic of Biafra. A bitter war ensued as Nigeria fought to foil the secession of the rich oil region of Biafra. After 3 years of war and the loss of more than 5 million people, The leader of the Biafra Republic, went to exile, but later returned to Nigeria in 1983 under special pardon. In 1969, Biafra adopted one of the most progressive national constitutions in Africa at that time. The constitution or principles drawn heavily from the traditional communal mode of governance, but was also informed by the progressive political development in other parts of the world in the 60s. The ideology of the non-alignment adopted by the several post-colonial states during the World War, it also provided a platform for the country to criticize the West for its role in the plight of the rest of the world and to set out the deals of the young nation. This dream is very much alive today, even stronger than it was during the Biafra War. History is somehow repeating itself for the time, and for this time, in a positive way, for the interest of the Biafra people. I want to mention today that in the declaration of our era, it is stated too, our struggles have so far reached significant. It is the latest recurrence in our time of the age-old struggle of the black man for his full stature as a man. We are the latest victims of a wicked collision between the three traditional scourges of the black man: racism, Arab, Muslim expansionism, and the white economic imperialism, playing a subsidiary role in the boxing Russia seeking for a place in Africa. Today, Russia is back in Africa, but this time around, Biafra is in the positive side. Today has collapsed. Our struggle is a total vehement rejection of all those evils which blighted Nigeria, evil which were bound to lead to the disintegration of that ill-prepared federation. Our struggle is not a mere resistance that would be purely negative. It is a positive commitment to build a healthy, dynamic, and progressive state, such as would be the pride of the black man. Today, Russia is seeking a place in Africa, and Biafra is up again with the highest momentum. Difference is that this time around it is positively turning towards the Biafra interest. Fortunately, Biafra people have strong ownership of the determination towards self-help. Based on our experience of having recovered from a completely devastated situation after the Civil War, as well as having successfully migrated to almost all countries of the world, collaborating and contributing to their economic and social development. We believe that Biafra can overcome all handicaps and difficulties with its ownership and self-help effort. We also wish that our experience would be useful for the development of Biafra, as we have witnessed in the government of Biafra in exile so far. Biafra government in exile has been strengthening its engagement in part of the world by opening liaison offices and establishing its presence. In conclusion, as Biafra gets ready to once again take the shot of liberation and independence, we hope that this exit will be held in a peaceful way, and Nigeria or any other nation or any other entity that may emanate from Nigeria continues to be our important partners in the international community, sharing the common ideals of democracy and freedom. Today, on behalf of the Biafra people, I wish to dedicate this particular office, historic office of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Administrative Office in the United States, to a man who gave his life fighting for Biafra people in the name of Mr. Bruce Merock. This office is the name of Bruce Merock. May God bless Biafra. Thank you.
We're going to call the members of the cabinet that are here. If you want to say something, because of the time, please make it like a minute too, just to talk to Biafrans, then we move on.
Good afternoon, everyone. And greeting for lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you are. Whether it's morning in your time, evening in your time, night in your time, we appreciate you all. We appreciate all lovers of freedom. I'll start first by introducing my name. My name is Ogechukwu Nkere, member of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and by the special grace of Chukwukike Abiyama, I'm opportune to serve as Minister of Finance, which I'm doing with all my best possible to make it happen. So we appreciate you all, and you all know the reason why we are here. It's all about people yearning for freedom. And for the past hour or two that we are here, you see everybody screaming when you are heard when they call a country that terrorizes its own people. We don't want to be part of that country. We don't. A country that will kill its own people, displace its own people, push its own people to IDP camp, set up a terrorist organization known as Boko Haram to kill its own people. A country, and this one, a country that kills its own people over 4 or 5 million, without considering that these people are human beings. I'm going to borrow the word from Martin Luther King Jr. He screamed, he said, I have a dream. I have a dream when the whole world will be free, when people will live in unity and peace. I have a dream for Biafran people, for Biafran all over the world, for a time when Biafrans will be free, when Biafrans will be happy, when Biafrans will develop in their own space. I have a dream. The dream is that will Biafrans be free? Yes. Biafra will be free. Do you know the reason why? Because Biafran is God's creation. Biafrans are God's people. Biafrans are known by answering what represents God. For example, God is good, meaning Chukwudimma. Chidimma, meaning God is good as well. Our Creator created us, and He created us in His own image. For that reason, if you believe in freedom, please, why not support the cause of Biafra? Why not help the Biafran people so that they stop dying in the high sea trying to find themselves to other countries for brighter future? Some die in the military, in the high sea, in the desert, from Libya, wherever they can find themselves, to Spain or any other country where they want to live a better life. Please, I know we're running out of time. I just want to say that we appreciate everyone here. Please, if you haven't supported what the cause of Biafra is all about, members of the cabinet are here. You can get more information. And before I leave the mic to our brother here, Mazi Charles Wankwo, Chief with Swag, please let me acknowledge some of our guests here. We have Tremaine Joel. Please, let's give a hand of applause to Tremaine Joel. Please, if you can please stand up. Yeah, the Biafran people appreciate you. And we have Sherry Joel as well. The Biafran people appreciate you. We have Pastor Sam Gloriousson. The Biafran people appreciate you. We have Kay Gloriousson. The Biafran people appreciate you. Please keep supporting freedom. Freedom is good, and the Biafran people deserve freedom. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Okay, we appreciate you. Now, Chief with swag, Mazi Charles Wankwo. Here you go.
Biafra Queen! Biafra Queen! Biafra Queen! Just 2 minutes. And my 2 minutes is, I just want to encourage each and every one of us. Biafra is a spirit, and we are all possessed. Yes. And because we are all possessed, we are going to move forward. Yes. And as we are moving forward, we are going to get it. Yes. In international relations, they say might is right. Nobody is going to give you freedom until you go for it. Yes. You take it by force. Yes. And that is what I want us to understand. We don't need to wait for West, East, South to come and help us and give us freedom. We are going to free ourselves. Yes. We are the ones to emancipate ourselves. Yes. Please, just like in the spirit of autopilot, if you know anything you can sacrifice, your brain, your purse, your connection, any ability that God has given to you, please bring it to the table to serve Biafra. We want to go! Yes. And it is all ourselves that can mobilize ourselves to go. Yes. So when this house is standing, it stands as a testimony of a people's preparedness to move. So, join the bandwagon. Don't be left out. Don't be left out. But we need money. The Bible says that the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But he said also that you cannot go to a man's house, a strong man's house, and steal from him unless you tie him. Right? And you can only tie him if he is not ready. Therefore, Biafrans, you need to weaponize yourself. That was why only 5 Europeans back then was able to sack an entire village, colonize them, because they had the firepower. need to develop the firepower by yourself. You don't need to wait for Russia. You don't need to wait for America. During our time. Our fathers did it. So we should be able to do more. We should be able to do more because we now have technology and science to our disposal. So what else are we waiting for? We are soliciting for help. We are soliciting for funds to help get all that Biafra needs to defend itself. So that when we say this territory belongs to us, we will stand and defend it. Yes. Bullet for bullet. Yes. Bomb to bomb. Yes. Aircraft to aircraft. Tank to tank. And I assure you, our oppressors are cowards. They are cowards. Their only successes so far is because they have not seen any resistance. That's the point. They have not seen any coordinated resistance. Now we have a government. Now we are ready. Now we are going to push back. Therefore, support ESF. Support Biafra manufacturing its own weapons. If it is $20, if it is $50, it is $1 million, whatever you have. Even if you don't have money, don't worry. Give us your intellect. What can you suggest? Which other ways can we do things better? We want Biafra and nothing more. If you are not tired, man, I am tired. They call me a US citizen. But am I actually a US citizen? I'm a Biafra. That is where I belong. You know, I am working as a civil servant in the United States, serving the government of the United States. What about the government of Biafra? Who serves it? So people, we need to go home. We need to go home. And nobody is going to do it apart from all of us. So as we gather today, so please have it at the back of your mind. Start thinking, how can you support Biafra to go home? And as you do that, we will continue to bless you, we will continue to encourage you wherever you are. All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra!
Thank you so much, sir. All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! If you like what is going on, support us. That's all you gotta do, okay? On behalf of the Defense Ministry and on behalf of Umada Biafra Worldwide, I want to thank each and every one of you here who has traveled from far and wide to be here this afternoon to inaugurate the People's Home. I call it People's Home, not People's House. I call it People's Home because here your problem will be solved. Most of our people are scattered all over the world because they don't have paper. They don't have anything to go on. I tell you, by the time you come here, your problem will be solved. So, I want to encourage us. Let us go get Biafra. All hail Biafra!
Yeah, let's start getting the food. People are hungry. Come on. Yeah. That's it. We're going to oh, sure.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Holy, holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior, Holy, holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, all the U.S. admins. I will introduce myself. My name is Dr. Benedict Najadekwe, Dr. Bennett, and I am the U.S. rep. I thank all the admins. When we had our meeting, it was like a week to this event. But today, I was moved when people came all the way from Ohio. People came from different states, and I am very much impressed. I thank you guys for answering this call. This call is for our freedom. It's for our children. The children we are having here. The children we give milk and orange juice. But they don't know the riddles. They haven't played in the moonlight. They don't know all the little things we enjoyed as children. We want these children to go home, to see their father's compound. The boys will inherit the compound. The girls will marry dignified. We have a lot of daughters here in this country from BIAFRANS. Some have $5, $6, no husband. Everybody is here hustling. So it is time we get Biafra. There are moral issues, moral obligations, fundamental issues that affect us as a people. You understand? Those are psychological issues as well. When somebody doesn't know his or her origin, there is nothing you can teach that person that is going to stick. Because you have to know who you are. That is the beginning of wisdom. You have to know who you are, where you come from. That helps to push you, your purpose in life. So I thank all of you for being here. Please, every admin, every friend of Biafra, every lovers of freedom, please help us. We want to go home. We want to go home and come and visit. We want to preserve our culture. We want to bear our name. We don't want to overtake people's land. We want to know where we come from. So we are imploring all Americans, all the Christians, all the Muslims, all the Jewish people, all over the world, all the good people that worship God, all the people who believe in common humanity, who believe in love, so please help us. We need Biafra. We are good people. We are hardworking. We can govern ourselves. All we need is for the powers that be to let Biafra go. That's all we need. That's all we need. So I am going to conclude my speech by thanking all the admins and imploring you guys to please help to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Okay? Help every admin, please help us so that all the guests, everybody will be served and served with dignity and respect. Thank you. God bless All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! Oh, okay. You know, we are brain drained, and if any of us know what it is to be brain drained, means that all our talents, everything, we are not using it to develop Biafra. We are using it to develop outside of Biafra. So we need to restore Biafra. Biafra existed before Nigeria. And because Nigeria was created and subside Biafra, when you talk to people about Biafra, they don't know what it is. So Biafra existed long before Nigeria. And Nigeria, please, people should know, is a British business. It's a British business that was brought to West Africa and then they converted it into Nigeria. So we need to take note of that. We need Biafra back, and that's why we call it restoration. Restore Biafra back, because it existed. They took out the bite of Biafra. When Biafra was created, when Nigeria was created, if you look at the original map of Nigeria, you will see bite of Biafra. So why would Gowon take out bite of Biafra? Because they want to crush Biafra. They don't want people to know about it. And myself talking, I talk with emotion because I am a consular and I know how we were deceived. I am one of those who was deceived, but I'm standing here today because I know the truth. And I want to let you people know one other thing. All the 3 million children that were starved, Kachoko and everything. Do you know they didn't let us know anything about it? And when I found out, thanks to Maazi Nnamdi Kanu, who opened my eyes and many other causes. So that's why when I stand here, when I talk, I am glad today that I am alive at this my old age to come and know that I am here. And so, everyone, please don't be ashamed to say that you are welcome. That's good. Thank you so much. For the interest of time, we are going to move we're going to swap. We're going to cut a ribbon first because we're supposed to have done that before the food. But since I know we are hungry, but since we are eating, please can we hold on for the food for a few minutes to go cut off the ribbon and come back and continue with the event and the eating. Thank you.
Hello, the servers beyond here want to say, hold on, just a minute.
We want peace. We want no war. Mr. Crow, So why don't you make this say, what is the solution to the problem? Break from ground. With one piece we don't know. Biafra break from ground. We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Hey, there are people with love and harmony. Oh, they saw greatness rise up to insecurity. We're another people, devotion, at the heritage bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising race from the might of power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather you all gonna praise us. With the flag, with the flag, with the flag, with the flag. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Biafra is our home. Biafra is our home.
I hope in my knees way back 1967. Death thrown in the blood, Mama screaming, child screaming, pups in the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million is gone. Cause we asked our freedom, never lived our sovereign kingdom. Shut us down, we replied, both say nothing. Sitting back in the grave, watching now suffer. Shoot up by the breeze, dropping shells like rain. Soaking up the first things, talk about people's blood. Back then, I so really brave, was stronger than flood. But the juke was too strong, I fought them off on the chop. Thought the bloodshed done, then you came the king. 269, the massacre, he started again. So bloody hell, I couldn't cry tears. But keeping on my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break it. It's a freedom, but the world was against us.
With your flag over Africa, welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people outside of the sea. It is the nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is the nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home.
It's more.
Mr. Pro, I'm good at. Yeah, I'm ready now. BIAFRANS Got Talent exclusive.
Like a soldier, and you cry like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on. You are a gallant soldier, a rebel soldier, a rebellious soldier. My brother, you will live on. Because you will live
I feel the pain from my inner mouth. You just have to say goodbye, my hero. You let
Also, your death will be remembered.
Our BIAFRANS mean the whole world speaks to.
It truly plays my heart. You are a hero.
The sacrifices for love is the evidence of the real dead
And the gospel will be avenged without apologies to idiot wherever in the world. And the work is ongoing to that effect. And we're not going to stop until the heads are complete.
But you're about to manipulate what is happening before? To go to Gabia. What on Nanyanga? To go to Gabia. What on Nanyanga? To go to Gabia. Serenanyanga. To go to Gabia. Serenanyanga.
You're recording. No, it's streaming live. Thank you.
Yes,
So many places I go.
100% of our land. Let the people defend your land. Let the people defend your land. Everybody defend your land. Against the invaders. Join hands. If not, one day we never sleep on Nigeria. One day planning public. We the children of the North. We say no colonization. We say no westernization. They're taking about peace. They're giving us war. Talking about love. They don't know that time. They're talking about peace. They're giving us war. They're talking about love. They don't know that time. Corruption is in their DNA. Deception is in their DNA. Destruction, oppression, suppression. What is it? Corruption is in their DNA. Deception is in their DNA. Destruction is the second name. All they know is they kill and to pay. Colonization. We don't want their invasion. We don't want their destruction. We don't want colonization. Radical Islamization. We don't want their invasion. We don't want their destruction. We don't want their attack. Trees were cut down and we refuse to make it. Like human beings, they will be killed and decided to make it. God, what is this swearing for them is and allow yourself to be modern. Bravery is when you defend yourself against the murderers who just want the innocent, but defending their friends. I'm a tough rise up, and you can make it alive. Defend your land, and your women, and your children is right to do it. Nigerian government will not do it, because Nigerian government is not listening. This Fulani government is a terrorist. They don't have a terrorism. I don't have to shoot their buttons. I'm saying it just the way it is. Colonization. We don't want their invasion. We don't want their destruction. We don't want colonization. Lifestyle is colonization. We don't want their invasion. We don't want their destruction. We don't want their time. They can never kingdoms and restore their youths. They destroy kingdoms and the youth candidates. Illinois is gone, Sokoto is gone, Kano is gone, so many places are gone. Yataga is gone and brother. We are saying that it's impossible. Biafran is so Biafran is incompatible. Biafran to the rest of our world. Biafran is so limited. Biafran is destruction. We don't want them at all. The government is that you come on and say no. And I'm important killers. Come on, let's all say to power them. Let the people defend your land. Let the people defend your land. Everybody defend your land. Against the invaders.
I'm
Testing. Hello. Please, if you know you're from Ohio and you are admin, please, I need you. And any other person that is here, you are an admin from other state, please, we need you inside the room. We have to want to take a group picture, please. Thank you very much.
Hello? Anyone seeing a phone, a blue phone hanging around, please? It's a Motorola. Oh, outside? Oh my goodness. Alright, thank you.
It's your boy Rough Code in the building once again, you know how it is, man. Told y'all I'm the most versatile artist in the country, right? About to prove it one more time, you know what I mean? Exactly, man. It's your boy gonna set on the bit, you know. Rolling on this big head. Alright, yeah. Okay, hey, yeah. I'm out of the way. When I leave, I'm going to walk on the I know when they come to see I could put it on the